Our interviews are brought to you in association with Leasecar, and thank you to Bryn, who is our media partner. Now, we haven't caught up for a while, so a few things just to go over here. So can I just take you back to the abandoned game against Peterborough? How frustrating was that for you?
Like everyone else, I was very frustrated, but I think you could probably see from the bounce of the ball, and player safety has to come first, although it was frustrating, and we definitely could have done with the 3 points, and I felt we were on our way to 3 points in that game. That's football, and it wasn't just us that unfortunately that happened to, so we just got to bite the bullet and move on.
I think it had reached the stage, hadn't it, to be fair, that it was getting a bit farcical, wasn't it, in that corner?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously when you're winning the game, you're always going to argue the opposite way, but if I'm being totally honest, there's not really much I could argue about, so we move on and look forward to revisiting that game.
Excellent. Take you to Melpeth now on Saturday. That was a fine performance, wasn't it? You must have been very pleased with the way the lads came out of that one. Yeah,
definitely. I think we've seen all around the FA Cup that there's some real tricky ties, and we always say that we prepare for everyone the same. So Morpeth was no difference. We prepared exactly the same way we would for Radcliffe in the previous round, and the lads put on a real good professional performance, which I thought, like I say, probably would have been happy with the clean sheet, but we won 3-1, and like I say, I think that's 4 unbeaten now, so it's important that we get used to if we don't win games, not getting beat.
Yeah. It seemed to be a slow start at Morpeth, and all of a sudden we seem to spark into life. Did you do something, or was it just the way the game worked?
No, I think that's just sometimes the way the game plans out. I think sometimes when you're playing a team that's in the league below, they've got 2 decisions to make: either open up and come at us, or try and stay in the game as long as possible. And I think you could see from the first minute that they had a lot of men behind the ball, so it might not look as exciting as a game because these 2 teams playing 2 different formations. One's trying to attack and the other's trying not to concede. But we eventually broke their defence down. Jordan Slew got 2 goals, and then Tom Moore added a third. So I think at that point they had to come out then, so you probably see the game open up a bit more.
Yeah, you mentioned Jordan Slew. That was frustrating for him not to get off the mark against Peter, having that goal wiped out, because it was a good goal, but he made up for it on Saturday, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely. He got 2, didn't he? So pleased for him. He's been working really hard. He obviously started late in pre-season, so we had to sort of just manage getting him in the team at the beginning, and I think now he's starting to feel fit, and I think we're all seeing the threat that he poses. He's a big, strong lad. He's always a handful, so yeah, it's good to see him get off the mark. Yeah,
we've had a few players out injured. Have you got any updates on some of them, Dan and Dana and anybody else?
Dana's back in full training now, so it's more about trying to get his fitness up. He's been out a while, and we don't just want to throw him in and risk him getting another injury, so it's building him up. Dan Pike's been running, so I don't think we're too far from seeing him involved in training now. I've got some real good players coming back.
Yeah, I was looking at Morpeth. There was a lot of players in the centre circle that weren't being used. It shows you have got a strong squad there now, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, definitely, and I think that's important. I think sometimes it will get frustrating for players if they're not involved or if they're on the bench, but that's, I think, healthy competition, and it keeps everyone on their toes and keeps them pushing, and I think you're seeing that. Like I say, unbeaten in 4 real healthy competition, and more to come.
I know you don't like looking too far ahead, but we're going to have to talk about the FA Cup draw. It's got a lot of significance for you personally and various other people. You must be pleased with the draw?
It's always nice when you get a draw against a team that's from a higher league. It's a challenge that we'll all be looking forward to. I think probably lying if I said we wouldn't have preferred a team from lower down, but again, it's a challenge, and it's a home tie, and one that all the lads will be up for.
It's certainly going to be good for Southport fans because we see Josh Hamami coming back, who played for us for a while. You played for Halifax?
Yeah, I went there for a month.
Was it just a month?
Just a month, after COVID. It was I literally got COVID just before I was going to sign, and then I come back, and I ended up with long COVID, so probably didn't see the best of me at the time. But no, Pete Wild was the manager at the time, and really good setup, and they're doing well in the league this season. So we're under no illusion it's going to be a really, really tough game, but one we're looking forward to.
I think there's about 5 of our current players that have played for Halifax at some stage as well, so it's a bit of a reunion for them as well, isn't it?
Yeah, seen that. I think Sam Minahan, Jordan Keane, Ted Lavelle,
Jordan Slew.
Yeah, there's so many. So be a good occasion. But again, we'll be preparing for Halifax just the same as we prepared for Morpeth, and just the same as we prepared for Radcliffe.
And hopefully we'll get a big crowd in for that one.
Yeah, hopefully. International break, isn't it? So get down.
Yeah, can I just mention last week we went out to see Trevor, which I found quite a moving experience, and I'm sure you did as well, and you reacted well with Trevor. It was great to see, wasn't it? And obviously we thank you for going, but it was nice for the whole family and you to go as well. Yeah,
it was absolutely unbelievable. Just sitting there having a chat with Trevor, and how good he remembers everything down to the small details, the stories about Nat Lofthouse, Stanley Matthews, inspiring to myself, and even gave me some advice on what he used to do.
Did he?
Yeah, he gave me his 5 things that he always lived by in the football world, and again, great family, and was a real pleasure to go and see him.
Yeah, he made his debut against Halifax, so we'll hopefully get him to the game for that one, so it'll be a good one to bring him along.
Yeah, that'd be unbelievable. Like I said, we'll welcome Trevor with open arms. Be nice to give him a big hug before the game.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll do that, yeah. Okay, we're getting ready for training now, so a busy night ahead.
Yep, Tuesday nights, tough Tuesdays we call them.
Do you?
So, yeah.
Do you give them hard time on a Tuesday?
Tuesday, yeah. If we haven't got a game, it's real work time, so looking forward to it. Not sure if the lads are, but we keep working hard.
Are they responding well to it all?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like you said, I think you can see now we're unbeaten in 4. I think even before that, you've seen the performances that we're putting on. That's what's been really good, speaking to the fans and speaking to people that are close to the club, that they're all seeing their progress, and if we can get the results going along with the performances, then I think it's a really exciting time.
Brilliant. Thanks, Neil.